video, I wanted to bring you bikinis and swimwear for your body type and also tell you about a super exciting announcement with ExploreModeling.com. Nicolita Swimwear, which is a bikini line that I've loved for years, is actually searching for 3 of the perfect booties. And they are looking to shoot their 2015 swimwear line, and they want everyone to sign up, and they are looking for models to be in the catalog. And I wanted to tell you about this opportunity because I think this is amazing, and I get a lot of people who ask me, Cassandra, how can I model? I've never modeled before. They are looking for absolutely every single shape and size, from people who don't have many curves to people who have curves galore, to tall to short to everything in between. And I think this is just an amazing opportunity because not only do you get to be a part of the photo shoot for the swimwear line, but you also win $200 in cash. You win a free tote bag, and you also win a Nicolita bikini. And I think this is just amazing because, you know, I think there is stigma in the modeling world that people have to look a certain way, and that's totally not true. And this opportunity totally shows that it is anyone and everyone that can apply. So you don't need any previous modeling experience, just upload a photo of yourself, a selfie, whatever it is. I will link you in the first link below to the casting so you can go check it out. I will also link my Explore Modeling profile down there if you do want to go see. But I think this is an amazing opportunity, and I would love to see you there. They're also having a popular vote, so even if you don't win, you know, to be one of the swimwear models, you do get the best popular vote prize, which is a beach getaway at the Surf Comer Hotel inside Miami Beach, which is where we'll be shooting, and also a Nicolita bikini, which is worth $200 so that you can look amazing while you're at the hotel and on the beach, etc. So if you do want to be part of Explore Modeling magazine and part of the bikini photo shoot, and win free bikinis or the best popular vote, which is a bikini and an amazing beach getaway, be sure that you enter, and I'll link all of those below. But that being said, I did want to talk to you about different bikinis for your body type, because there are all sorts of different styles and shapes and things out there, and you know, we all have problem areas and better areas and good areas, and we want to make sure that we accentuate the ones we like and, you know, maybe work with the ones that we don't. So I'm just going to talk about bikinis and one pieces just for different body types. And this first swimsuit is from Triangl Swimwear. This swimwear has been like all over recently, and I thought I would try it out. I have not worn mine yet, but I am very excited to, and this is called Miami Mint. So do you know what I'll be wearing in Miami? And it matches my nails, feeling super, super spiffy. But this is a triangle bikini, and it's actually made of wetsuit material. But the interesting thing about this is it is a bandeau top, which is a very common bikini style. Now, the thing with bandeaus is that if you are a little bit less in the bust area and you want a little bit more, these can totally help fake that. I see a lot of people with smaller busts who say they want to look like they have bigger busts wearing like the triangles, and that just kind of keeps them looking small. If you are looking to enhance the size of your chest area, something like this draws attention to the eyes, especially if it has like a wrap, or if it these have little linings and bonings that actually kind of, you know, draws attention to that area and makes it look like you have a bigger bust than you may. If you are looking to enhance that area, definitely a bandeau or something of the sort is what I would recommend, especially if it has like this scalloped look. You see how it kind of comes in like a sweetheart neckline as opposed to straight across. So that can really help boost up this area if you don't have it naturally. Next is for someone who may have a little bit of smaller hips and wants to kind of accentuate them. I know for some people they're kind of like a board just kind of sticks straight, and you want to add a little bit of curve. So something like that at the top could help as well as any other swimsuit. But if you are a little bit less in the hip area and want something a little bit more and want to draw a little bit more attention to that area, something with a skirt is great, because you see right underneath is where the natural bikini line is, but when you have this skirt over the top, it actually draws attention to that area and kind of I don't know, boosts it out a little bit more. It gives it a little bit more space, so that way when people are looking at you head on, it makes you look like you have a little bit more hips and a little bit more curves and a little bit bigger of a booty if you don't have one naturally. So that is definitely something I would recommend, and it doesn't have to be a skirt. Some have like frills or things like that. But if you are a little bit less endowed in that area and you want to be, this is what I would recommend. If you are bigger in the bust and do need some support, I would definitely recommend a top just like this. This is kind of a halter neck top, and it goes all the way across, and something with larger, thicker straps and definitely a thicker boning here at the bottom is very helpful to kind of hold everything in. A lot of people have these tiny little swimsuits, and you know, things can fall out. So make sure you have a very supportive band and a very heavy top. And also, these do not have any cups in them. Cups can kind of accentuate larger breasts, and even though they can help with support, you don't want to like you know, wear a push-up or really padded bikini top if you are very well endowed. So to help minimize that, you can take out the little cups to make it, you know, look a little bit more, I guess, less flashy or less big, and then just having the support here at the bottom and the support around the neck of larger straps will help just to make sure everything stays in place where it's supposed to be. This next one piece is for someone who maybe already has a fuller bottom but wants a fuller top in a one-piece form. This is one that I absolutely love. It looks amazing on, and it's actually very slimming here in the waist. But what this does is that if you have a larger bottom, you know, it's black, so it can kind of help minimize and smooth that over. But here at the top, if you are worried about not having as much of a bust, all of these ruffles really draw attention to that area. And because it has a little bit of cupping here, it really helps support everything and lift it up and almost make it look like there's something there even if it's not. So if you are looking to enhance this area, definitely go for things that have frills or that have stripes or patterns to really kind of just bring the eye to this area. If the waist is one of your concerns, I would definitely recommend a monokini. These are great because it's kind of like a bikini top and a bikini bottom, and it has usually a piece of fabric in the middle. But the fabric, unlike a regular one piece, doesn't go all the way around, it's only here in the front. So when people look at you, they're like, oh, they only kind of see what's in front, and it kind of helps minimize the waist. So if you want an hourglass figure, this is fantastic, because it also has these bonings at the top where the bust is that really help make it look like your bust is bigger. And the bottoms here also have kind of like a thinner line, and it's kind of a small bottom here, so it makes your butt look bigger. And the bigger your bottom and your breasts look, the tinier your waist will look. So that's a really good tip. But this is one that I think is fantastic. Even if you don't use this specific one, any monokini that ties in like this is a great fit. And this one does happen to have striping, so it really does help with the contours of your body if you are trying to minimize a waist. When it comes to bikini bottoms, this is another one from Triangl, and when it comes to these, something like this with ties at the waist is actually going to make your bottom look a little bit bigger. So if you don't have a lot in the hip area and you want to look a little bit bigger, this is a great idea. And the reason why is because when you have these tied right here on your hips, it almost makes, you know, it's such a small tie that in comparison to a body, it makes things look bigger. So if you're trying to accentuate those hips, definitely go for something that ties, because it can help it look like your body takes up more space the smaller of a swimsuit that you have on. Now when it comes to a larger bottom, if you do want something that's a little bit more covering or that makes your bottom look smaller, go for something that does have more coverage in the back and more coverage on the sides. Kind of the opposite of that other swimsuit is that when you have more fabric, it'll kind of hide more and make it look like there is less of a bottom or less hips or less space there. So the larger straps you have and the more coverage you have, the smaller your bottom is going to look, whereas the less straps you have, the more skin will show through and it'll make you look bigger. Those are just my tips for dressing for your body in swimwear or bikinis. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have other tips on what looks good for you or what you would recommend for other body types, then please share, but these are just my tips and tricks and what I would personally recommend. So like I said, go check out the links if you want to hang out in Miami with me at a photo shoot. I think that would be a ton of fun, and like I said, it's a great chance for anyone of any shapes and any sizes, and even if you don't win, there is an opportunity for a beach getaway and a Nicolita bikini. So I love you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to talk to you all soon. Love you guys. Bye.